Before we begin the video, if you haven't yet, come on down and join my Discord server. Link is down in the description. I love Ninjago's backstory, and every season adds something new to the world's history. But what would make it even better is if there was some kind of prequel season or mini-series. Today I'm joined by my friend and Ninjago YouTuber GCN as we discuss 5 Ninjago prequel ideas. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel for another top 5 video, but also a collaboration.
Hello everyone, I am GCN, and like Daily, I am a YouTuber who does Ninjago content. I do reviews, top 10s, rankings, tier lists, tributes, edits, etc. So please do check out my channel in the description.
I also want to add that this is not a worst to best, there really isn't an order here, and that's about all I really have to say, so let's get started. So of course, we've got to have a Serpentine War spin-off. Of the stuff discussed today, I think this one would definitely be the coolest. There is just so much to explore with this, and it would be really awesome to see Wood Garbodon as the main characters. For villains, we would have Arcturus, and of course Chen as the real villain, and Klaus would definitely play a role as well. I would also have this prequel really show more of the Serpentine side as well. We'd get to see all the battles, but way more in depth. And I think this prequel could also shed light on other aspects of the show too. For example, what happened to Skylar's mother? How was Skylar born? How did she meet Chen? How are the Hands of Time involved? And if it were up to me, I would include the scrapped concept of Chen having corrupted them. I would also really enjoy a focus on a young Pythor. How did he fight in the war? And they could really give him more of an origin story. How did Cole's grandfather get manipulated? You see what I mean here? There's just so much to explore. And I think this would be really successful as a full season.
The Time Twins, everyone's favourite Ninjago villains. We all know their brief backstory fight in Season 7, but we only ever got to see that fight with the Elemental Masters. We don't know much about these guys. I think exploring their backstory more and their motives on why they want to take over Ninjago and rebel against the Elemental Masters would be a great part of a prequel season. Heck, you could even involve Chen and make him the reason the Time Twins rebelled. I'm sure that would make a lot of fans happy and finally satisfied with a few meh villains.
So as you saw at the start, I also want to discuss the first Spinjitzu Master versus the Overlord. This was the first major conflict that occurred in Ninjago, and it ultimately did set the stage for Season 2. It would be really awesome to see a 44-minute special or so detailing every big fight, and also the big events too. Stuff like the division of Ninjago and the creation of the Stone Army, I feel that would be very cool. And we could also get to see the Golden Mech and the Golden Dragon in use against the Overlord. Perhaps it could also explore more of the Overlord's origins. For example, how exactly did he come to exist? It isn't stuff that we really need to know, but stuff that certainly wouldn't hurt. Again, I wouldn't have this be a full season, I just don't think there's as much to explore, but it would still be really interesting and I would definitely enjoy it.
You can't make a prequel season and not involve the ninjas' parents in some way. Yes, we see a lot of their parents in the present show, and we are told about what they have done in the past, but we never actually see most of what they have done. I think focusing on the ninjas' parents and seeing what they did when they were younger would be really cool and could provide more depth to Ninjago. We could see Rei fighting the Skulkin army with Garbodon and Wu, we could see how Rei and Maya met, we could see Lily fighting Griefbringer and perhaps even a funeral for her. We could see Dr. Julian building Zane too. The big one would be Jay's parents. We know almost nothing about them. Exploring why Jay's parents abandoned him and left him at the junkyard would be very interesting, and I'm sure this would help not only the show, but it would help us understand where the ninja come from more.
Aside from all of Season 11, I feel Ninjago's biggest missed opportunity was the underwhelming lack of Oni backstory. This was a huge flaw of the Oni trilogy at Season 10, but this failure could become a success if it had a prequel. I would love to see a prequel about the Oni Dragon War, and more specifically the Oni, because there are so many unanswered questions sadly, like who are the 3 Oni warlords? And by far the biggest question is who is Omega? And how did he rise to power? Ninjago's worst villain in my opinion could be a lot better if he had a proper backstory. This story should also explore the first Spinjitzu Master and his birth. For example, was he born because an Oni and Dragon loved each other, or was it because of the ballads? An Oni and Dragon prequel wouldn't just be entertaining, but also get to those unanswered questions that weren't talked about in Season 10.
That will be it for our video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Also, don't forget to check out my channel with the link in the description. There you can see more Ninjago content from me. Even though my upload schedule is more confusing than Cartoon Network's airing schedule, I would really appreciate it if you headed over there to check my videos out. I hope you won't be disappointed. More videos will be coming there soon too. Thanks so much, Daily, for having me on this video with you. It was a blast.
And thank you so much for coming on. If you haven't yet, of course, please go down and check out GCN's channel and subscribe. But for now, that's about all. So thanks for watching, guys. If you enjoyed, be sure to leave a like, subscribe, share with anyone and everyone you know. Leave a comment explaining your thoughts on our video and what kind of prequels you guys would like to see. And I'll see you guys next time.